The doorbell rings. You come to the door, and there they are. Big smile, wet nose, and wagging tail. Your furry best friend can't wait for you to get home. They run around your legs and bark excitedly. But when you ask them what they want, all you get is a confused tilt of the head and an adorable whine. What if dogs could suddenly tell you how much they love you? Would you believe them, or would you think it was a trick? And just how would they tell you anyway? Welcome to our channel, where today we're answering the question, what if dogs could talk? This dog seems pretty upset. Their owner has just left the room and the animal seems sad about it. But their reaction isn't unusual. It's actually fairly common. Just think about how much time you spend with your four-legged family member. Now imagine being separated from them. You wouldn't feel very good either. So when you ask, what would your dog say if it could talk? This may be the top answer. Please don't leave me alone again. You came home earlier this morning and found your dog whining by the door? At that moment, you thought, gosh, I've only been gone for an hour. How could my furry friend miss me so much? But now you see that the dog is sitting by the window looking out the street. You start to understand. It doesn't matter how long you're away from your dog. As soon as they notice you're gone, they start counting the minutes until you return. And once you're back, they want to know, will you go away again? Are you going to leave me all alone? When you adopt a dog, you take on the responsibility of caring for them and making sure they don't feel lonely. With this in mind, hearing these words from a dog wouldn't shock you at all. Instead, you'd probably laugh and give them lots of cuddles. After all, it's not like you'd ever leave them alone on purpose. But let's go back to the basics. Why would this dog want you to know that? How does it say anything at all? Well, it turns out dogs have many ways of communicating. Of course, they can use body language and facial expressions, but they also use sounds. Barking, growling, whining, howling. Even dogs can use different notes and pitches to try and convey messages to humans. In fact, experts say your dog understands your tone more than your words. So if dogs can talk using sounds, what if they could do it using actual words? While you may never hear your dog say, "I love you," you may hear them say something similar. "Hi, human. Come play. Can I pet you?" Walkies, we need to work on those last two. "Hi, human. Yeah. But why does your dog want to play or go for a walk? It's simple, because they enjoy it. Most dogs love playing fetch, running around the yard and exploring new smells outside the house. For example, in the dog world, a walk means chasing squirrels, sniffing lampposts, and greeting other dogs. Plus, it's a great opportunity to use their energy. After all, dogs can't binge watch TV or play video games. They need to get moving. So if your dog had a way of talking, it may say, "Let's go play our walkies, please." And if you had an opportunity to speak to your dog, you might ask some questions. Where did you learn to talk? Who taught you words? Did you read a book about it? But maybe it's not necessary to worry about where the dog learned words. After all, communication between animals is often instinctive. Plus, dogs have brains very similar to ours. Maybe they don't need lessons. They can just learn by listening. This brings up another question. Do dogs dream of talking to their owners? Maybe after all, dogs experience REM sleep, the same as humans. They may even dream of speaking with their favorite humans. Imagine dreaming of your dog saying, "Good morning," or "Let's go for a walk." That would be a nice way to wake up. Although your dog may never talk to you, there are ways to figure out what they want or need. For example, you may notice your dog acting weird or doing things they haven't done before. If they're destroying furniture or having accidents inside the house, this is a sign they need to go to the bathroom. If they're chewing on your shoes, this means they're bored and want to play. Most of the time, you already know what your dog needs, but you're just wondering if it can be expressed using words. If you adopted a puppy, you may have wondered, will my dog ever stop biting? Sometimes puppies bite too hard and it hurts. You tell them no and try to redirect their energy to a chew toy, but the biting continues. Maybe one day you'll hear a small voice saying, "Sorry, too hard." While this may never happen, there are ways to teach your dog not to bite. Dogs can learn new tricks. So if you had a talking dog, you might want to train it. But will dogs talk one day? New technology is on the way that might let us decode barks into words. There are even AI dog collars that can translate what they're trying to say. If your dog could say one thing to you, what would it be? Drop your answer in the comments. But for now, we can't say for sure if dogs will ever speak. but there's nothing stopping them from trying. In fact, they may already be trying to tell us things without even realizing it. If you listen closely, you may just hear your dog talking. Do dogs dream? Yes. Do dogs smile? Yes. Do dogs laugh? Yes. Do dogs cry? Yes. Does your dog need to go to the vet? No. Although we may not understand everything our dogs say, we know they love us and we love them. That's all that matters. Unless your dog wants to go to the vet, then you may want to keep listening. After all, you never know what they're trying to say. Now check out more fun facts about dogs. What would the world be like if cats ruled it? And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on learning something new. Thank you for watching. What would your dog say if it could talk? Let us know in the comments.